For a second, I thought this was going to be the part the game ended on. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I called this video "The End?" question mark, or the last video maybe called it "The End"? It's just like, I don't know what's going to happen. First thing first. You know, I honestly don't know what to think with the side reel. Part of me wants to say, shouldn't there have been a timer on it? I don't know, it's a thing, right? Hope Navigator isn't pissed with me. Sorry, I just couldn't do it. Oh no. Oh hey, engineering. Damn. Oh, also, isn't this something? Catch a killer, killer is dead. With access to the branches, you could redirect them to form a loop, isolating the mainframe with killer inside, but freeing Navigator in theory. Forget hacking the system. Killer has to die. If you can slice the branch connections. Ooh, kill killer, or what a tough one. What a tough one. I'm gonna go with engineering, solely for the reason that we have not seen an engineering thing in so damn long. Alright, the vast machine once ran the whole systems, span it up, directed and processed the flow of energy, water, and data, had the lives of thousands of people. Now it's finally dead. Navigator is beside you, and you both watch as the branches flash and twist like forked lightning until they recede and fade. Flickers across the screen, blindly flailing as the system breaks down. They thrash as they blink in and out and all around. Parts of... Oh, I also got some scrap from that, cool. Parts of them disappearing with each return until the blade-like head remains, and then that too is broken. Erlin's eye is now without a center, and yet is unmoved by the change. Along the rim, the master control points that Erlin, the Havenage, and Haifa installed run strong and steady, puppeteering the station from its periphery. A long time coming. Killer has been wandering blind for so long. Place was their domain and prison, and they followed their directives for the many decades they roamed here. They cut the threads of the mainframe, executing its administrator AIs, and then kept slicing. Sorry, I'm also like just realizing, I'm just thinking about Ethan and like the galaxy's shittiest bounty hunter. I should have been dead. I should have been dead several times. And frankly, his incompetency is the reason I survived. I mean, this happens to be that I would say, have been doing a lot of good in this one particular location, so I guess it's a moral and ethical net positive, but also, damn, dude. Yet they kept cutting until only one of the 3 threads remained for millions. Useless violence in the kind of system that creates beings like this, those that will execute commands endlessly. It's good you ended it here. It was a little more than a ghost by the time you reached it, but this place deserves to be haunted by better ideas than a totalizing system of control. It is free now. The station no longer presents a hazard for illegal entities like me. In fact, in time, perhaps it can be a refuge. A refuge. That sounds like something of value, something worth building. Distant curve of something like smoke or oil, a fluid shifting tank. Greenway. It's cut off at the moment of the collapse, so hunter-killer could never reach it. Now it is closed off from us separate. What system is inside of it? Maybe totally dark, or perhaps some other old protocols are isolated, and we have now seen what decades of isolation can do to a protocol. If we could extract an access cipher... you freeze, shocked. They pause and then blink out of existence. They reappear with a glowing polygon of data. Here, the cipher you need. You take it. Shocked. I'm not used to being free, to being able to move and explore and extract without fear, without limits. It'll take some time to getting used to. Thank you for this gift. The entities of this station will always be friends to you, Sleeper. And I to them. True, the mutual need is required for friendship, but I must admit I had not considered the value of offering assistance without personal gain. I will think on that. But first I will explore. Perhaps there is still intelligence that did themselves as I did. Alright, cool. Free without a body to weigh you down, fear to limit you. How must it feel? Perhaps I can wait until after you celebrated. Okay, cool. Well, ain't this lovely? Play the odds. Cool. Oh. Very interesting. Quite the achievement, isn't she? Zealous would be proud. I see you remembered a game. Good. I'm afraid you'll have to wait for a rematch. Microgravity makes Talva a little difficult. Here there was some trouble at Havenage Shipyard. Announced the results of the crew lottery. They screwed us. I know, ugly business. Celis are too used to the way things work in the core. Exploitation is the only logic they know. You know why they built this monstrosity on the Eye? Money. That was a part, perhaps. But there are cheaper shipyards. With the pristine yellow hull. Celis built it here because they didn't want anyone to know it exists. And secrecy is something I cannot abide. Also, Castor as sort of as a data fence, as a broker, as a fixer, cyberpunk terms, I think is an interesting character, because I don't think I understand... I don't know. I mean, like, I understand why an information broker would be powerful, but, like, I don't know. Something about their motivations, something about their motivations, how they operate. There's a lot of stuff that I... as the in-between for business dealings is always I don't know, it's a thing I'm not, like, 100% on, I guess. It's not, it has not sunk in exactly how they operate in the worlds. And I don't know, and I definitely don't know how this guy operates, exactly what his whole deal is. Anyway, there are people being loaded onto that ship as we speak, sleeping people locked in cryosleep, like the person that you were emulated from. There are hundreds of them, and Celis wants to send them out to a planet at the edge of settled systems without anyone knowing where it is. can do something about that. Or like me, deal with data, can read it right out of the air. Someone like you on that ship's secrecy isn't a problem. You can ping back whatever I need whenever I need it, as long as you are on board. With you on the side rail, and with some minor modifications, you can be my eyes and ears. I'll keep track of Celus's grand projects through you. I can get you aboard, but I'm going to need you to help me. Who are you? Someone who likes to know what is happening when it is happening, not afterwards. It's not just me. Yes, your friend Lem. That can be arranged. It is difficult, but not impossible. The condition is, of course, that you go too. That wouldn't be opposed to that. Watching the tugs wheeling around the side reel is a simple offer and the only one that will get you on the ship. Please consider it. But to make it happen, I need your assistance. There's a Celes Foundation ship docked in the now empty shipyard. I need the data from its servers. This will allow me to produce the IDs necessary for your transit. If your ship is totally isolated from the station, you need to get on board. You want access to the Airworld servers. Once you have the data, meet me at your friend's unit so we can give him the good news. I noticed his importance to you and the little one. So cute. Oh... I don't know how I should have read that. And the little one. So cute. I feel like this dude feels like a good character. But I don't know. Has definitely not really showed his hand very, very much, right? I mean, all he's done is given me a vial of stabilizer, but I have other options, but you are certainly my preferred one. But be sure when you act Sleeper, once you take the data from Celes, you'll set off a series of events that will likely be hard for you to untangle yourself from. Recommend you stop asking around up here. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's a tough one then. That's a really tough one. I think also, by the way, as far as this series goes, I'm not going to 100% it. There's stuff I've missed. And doing a second playthrough, well, does seem intriguing. While it does seem intriguing, it'll be a thing. Right now, I know, let's just get some food. Yeah. I think... I'm trying to think, because we do have a bunch of things, right? Build home, I'm definitely not doing. Enter the Greenway, I don't think that could be... that would be terrible. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing Emphas, unfortunately, but... So I guess we're gonna try doing Escape on the Side Rail. Maybe Enter the Greenway. I'm gonna try and leave things better than I found them in the time I have. There's also the chance... it's gonna be a thing. I think that'll be it for now, so I'm really excited. It does feel like... well... the game is a game that really is worth replaying. Maybe I will replay it in the future, but we'll have to see. First is this playthrough. So, till next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.